Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, cottagers. Hello, Kat. Good morning. How are you? Happy, what is it, Wednesday? Happy Wednesday. We're back in Stardew. We ruined the luau last time around. So hopefully we do not terrorize the town in the same way this go round. But we'll see, I guess. We'll find out. But yeah, I'm a little late today. I don't know if you ever like make something like you're making like coffee and it just gets absolutely everywhere, because that is what happened to me this morning. So, made a big mess. Fairly tragic. So I'm just waiting for that to brew. I have to remember to like not let it over. I don't know if steeping is the word you use for coffee, but over brew, maybe. Also, don't be alarmed, loading scenes are long because of the mods, so once we get kind of the first one out of the way, it's not bad, but before that, it's always a bit of a struggle. Alright, good humor today. Told us about the onsen. We also have a weird inventory bug, I guess I would say, that I have to, like, basically change the inventory every time that I launch the game. Otherwise, it tries to tell me that my inventory is full when it is not full. So, a bit of a weird one, but it's all good. Nothing truly game-breaking, just kind of like, oof. Oof the first time. So we've got Robin working on our house now, because I realized we've been progressing our courtship of Emily, like, pretty far, but we did not have any of the infrastructure needed, even remotely, to pursue marriage. So I was like, we should probably work on that. So first step, upgrade the house. Second step is probably gonna be fixing the bridge to like that extra tide pool area, I guess you would say. Whoop. In the on the beach. So we gotta get the stuff from the old mariner eventually. Just finishing up all our watering. So I've been keeping all these peppers. So the only reason I'm growing peppers and then like not selling any of them is because of Shane. I want those blue chickens. Shane gives us blue chickens if we get him to 8 hearts. So that is what we're doing. Otherwise, let's see. We don't have a barn yet, so that might be something else I need to think of. Barns are, I want to say like 4 or 5k. And we also need to re-up our lumber. We don't have a ton. We have like 200 left, but we have a good amount that we can still chop, for sure. And we gotta control these weeds, I guess? Hay weeds? Grass? They're going a little wild. Drop this off. Should also say hello to our cat. I don't know where she is. But if when we, oh, there she is. Small friend. She's like just flopped over, passed out. I guess I can understand that. I'd probably feel the same way if I was outside in the dead heat of summer. I too would probably be kind of passed out. Also, what's our... Okay, we're getting kind of close to the max of the silo. So, I'm trying to think. I'm wondering if we build a second silo before we build the barn. I was like, I don't want to scythe our chicken. Miss Pickles, hello! Hello! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! What happened? Come here! Nice! Hello! Good morning! Oh, you brought Coon down? That's so nice! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Alright. Pickles has been seen to. Or at least acknowledged. The bare minimum for her. At least gotta get acknowledged. Sometime. Once in a while. Alright, what's our energy at? Not too bad. Let's do some chopping. Probably go to the forest to chop, I feel like. Our own trees are looking like pretty okay. I guess we could maybe do to thin out some, like, in here. That would not be the worst. There we go. Chop some of these. Alright, let me quick pour my French press, otherwise I'm gonna get real sad. I'm gonna be real sad when my coffee is too wild. There we go. There we go. Now, it's like way too boiling to drink anyway, but at least it's poured. At least I did that. I don't know what we're gonna use this area for. I have not decided. It's probably gonna stick like at least half hayfield, I feel like. And then I was thinking I would maybe do some like flower planting with some beehives up here. Like beehive, 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 flowers in like 2 rows or something like that. But I don't know. I haven't fully decided, I guess. Love all the butterflies that we displace chopping all these trees down. Let's drop off all this stuff. What do I need for the beehives, actually? Now that I think about it. Oh, I need maple syrup. What do I need for tappers? Wood and copper? I guess, okay, let's process some copper. We actually have a ton. I actually have a ridiculous amount. Let's grab these. Let's grab the wood and go to the beach. Let me actually put the copper back. Let's go to the beach. We will fix, I think you only need, is it 300 or is it 350? For the beach bridge fix. I think it's 300, but I don't know. Also, cool. Everyone is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does Emily have a 7 heart event, or is that just the recipe that she sent us? That is the recipe. Okay. Okay. Cool. So there's no outstanding heart event that we need to witness. And then, let's see. What else do I need? What else needs doing? I mean, should probably chop down some trees in the forest and then use that wood to build some tappers on some trees, get some of those going. Fix that bridge. I love how we just fixed this bridge. We just roll up. I don't even think we know how to construct a bunch of stuff, honestly. But there we are. Rolling up with a bunch of wood. Very earnest. And we just fix it ourselves. I guess to be fair, this is not a very wide bridge, so it's not maybe super challenging to build. I don't know, we definitely could do a poor job, I feel like. It's entirely possible that we botch it. Would not be ridiculous. You literally fix the entire town with your own hands in this game. Us and Robin, yeah. We do most of it, but Robin does. It's weird that, like, we have Robin do all the building on our farm. Would not be ridiculous. Shale, how are you? Good morning. How you doing? But yeah, like, it's weird. It's strange that we fix so many things around town, but then when it comes to, like, our house, we're like, Robin, I need your help. Like, I feel like we could maybe build a coop. I don't know. That's something that I do enjoy in Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town, is the buildings are all, like, pre-constructed, and they're just in disrepair, so it's just you getting enough supplies to initiate the repair on them, which is kind of nice. It's an interesting take. I'll give it that. Something tells me the farmer just wants an excuse to see Robin. If we could marry Robin... Wait, let me see. Robin, can I talk to you for a second? Hold on. Y'all, look at her. She looks good. Like, Demetrius is lucky. Let's be frank. I mean, honestly, the pair of them, both very attractive. Straight up the power couple of this entire town. Like... If we could marry Robin, if that was an option, absolutely would. Hands down. No contest. No question. But they know that she's too good, so they don't let us. That's always how it is. If someone is too good of an option, they don't let you romance them. That's why we can't marry Clint, either. The blacksmith? Like, honestly, if we were prepping for, like, actual self-sufficiency, we would hands down marry Robin and or maybe also Clint. Like, maybe we'd be poly and we would marry both. Because then we would have the carpenter on our team and the blacksmith. And if you have the carpenter and the blacksmith, what is stopping you? Nothing. You can make anything. Literally anything. So I feel like you gotta like think of those things when you're building your team, you know, your family units. I wish you could marry Clint, since Clint is so lonely. He's so shy, and he's our rival for Emily. So like, it's not like he's so old that he's like out of the game, you know what I mean? I'm actually sad that in the Stardew Valley Expanded we can't marry him. I would have thought that he would have been like prime target to be marriageable. I was so smitten for Robin and Caroline at the start, then the disappointment hit. The reason you can't marry Clint is because his heart is taken. I want his heart to be taken by us, though. That's what I want. But yeah, like, that to me is the greatest travesty, is that we can't marry Clint, can't marry Robin. The two, like, some of the most ideal people for this set, I would say. As a farmer, you know. They're both extremely ideal to have around. What do I need to do? I feel like I have not unlocked the lightning rod. I don't know what, I don't remember what I have to do to unlock the lightning rod. I don't know if it's I need to like make more iron or something like that. Do more smelting. I have no idea. It would have been handy to have though. But we're already like day 15, we're like more than halfway through summer. So I don't know that it's happening, sadly. Okay, what do I need? I want tappers, right? So I need, if it's 40 wood per tapper, that is a lot. Let's do, okay, we have enough for 2. Let's do those. Make 2 tappers. I think the rod is one of the bundle rewards. Oh, maybe that's what's getting me. Okay, let's make 2 tappers. Hold on, I have to sneeze. Maybe. Now I'm in limbo. Okay, I guess I don't have to sneeze. I was like, really? We gotta do this now? Where do I want my tappers to be, I guess? Do they live in here? Is that like Ideal Tapperville? I feel like Ideal Tapperville is like the in-between trees that I'm gonna keep. Here, and put one on here. I think so too, but I don't remember which one. Yeah, I don't remember either. My memory is like very shoddy in this game. So I have like vague memories of things, and then I can never like pinpoint important things. I'm always like a little off. Like, oh, right. Plus, I should be fair to myself, some of the things are completely different, or like not completely different, but they are affected by the Stardew Valley Expanded mod. So they're not like I remember because they are not like that. It's just how it is. And then let's see, what is there anything else that I like need to make? Want to make beehives. Probably want to make, at some point we'll do like nice fencing and paths and stuff, but I hate setting that stuff up before like we're good, you know what I mean? Like if I don't know where stuff is going, I am not going to build a path. No way. Impossible. So I would just end up waiting. Is the community center bundles still, the community center bundles are still the same. They are still identical from what I've seen. I have not seen any additions or changes in there. I kind of expected the fishing one might be different because I know they added some extra fish, but it's not. Probably because I feel like maybe the extra fish they added are in other places, so it's not even like an early game thing anyway. I never use paths. My farm is always a disaster. Honestly, I'm not really one for like we've said before, I'm not really one for like terraforming and Animal Crossing or anything. I find the perfectionist stuff, if I go too hard, I get consumed by it. So I usually am pretty relaxed. So I probably also won't be hard, you know, indexing into that in here either. But I feel like some paths, the thing is we have two, like, because we're using Grandpa's farm, we have 2 ways to get out of our farm. So I feel like it'd be nice to kind of cobblestone those, but we have time. Does not have to be now. Plus, I do not have the stone to do that. Good on people who, like, feel like they know this game well enough to use that much stone that early, but that ain't me. That is never me. Alright, let me put some of the stuff back. Let's take one of these out. Planned out my entire first farm to the tile with a giant crystal path star in the middle, and I love that thing so much. That sounds crazy, but super rad. I just don't have that, I don't know. I just don't have that kind of vision. That's how I feel. I'm always like uninspired. I'm like, I don't know. I don't have the ability to pre-plan stuff like that. I can barely plan my real life garden, which needs planning. Let's go to sleep. The one thing in like Pioneers of Town that's super nice is you can just pick up any building and just move it. So if like you're sitting there and you're like, you know what? This building has to move, I need to do it. You just pick it up with your hand. You just put it in your pocket and then you just walk it somewhere else. Pop it back up. I feel like if you could do that here, if you could just walk up to a building and be like, I'm picking this up, it would probably help a bit. Alright. What's up? Mildred, looking happy, vibing. Round as always, chunky as always. Alright, what do we got? I don't remember, have I think I did harvest, like, at least one bloob, right? Or have I not? I like have no memory of what I have or have not done here. Whoop. Almost missed that one. That would have been big sad. Gotta get more water. The music in this game is so good, I will say. Like every song is a bop. They don't miss. Too good. I think I can sell all the rest. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. And then, let's see, what needs doing today? I guess I'm on a mission again to... Should we go to the mine? Maybe we just go to the mine. Grab our sword. We have a bug steak. If we need some energy. Thought I had more food. It's in here. Nope. Actually, is this enough for another bug steak? How much? How much for a gross bug steak? 10. Alright, well, we'll take the 9 and then we'll party on out. Alright. Up we go. Away to the mine. So many things. I feel like that's always the way. I like empty my pockets, I'm ready to go to the mine, and then I forage like a billion things on the way. And I'm like, oh, pocket's not really empty now. Not quite the same. Alright, let's see. I don't even remember what floor. I think we made it to floor 40? Maybe? Yes. Yes, we did. We got the slingshot, which of course I just don't even have with us. I was like, no, we don't need that. So we picked up this crazy sword. There's a graveyard north of the train tracks and like Susan's farm. It was just on the ground. And it one-shots like everything because it has such high like crit power that when it crits, it does like 89 damage, which is a lot for this stage. I guess you have to get a little lucky with it. You can get distinctly unlucky, but still, it is not bad. Okay, let's... Oh, excuse me, sir. Rude. There's so many of these little soot sprites. Oh my god. Give me coal. I've been poisoned, slime poisoned. Oh, what is this? Excuse me? Whoa. Okay. That was a lot. What is this? Thermal boots. 1 defense, 1 immunity. 1 defense, 2 immunity. Love to see it. Glow. Oh, the glow ring. The glow ring. Yes. So good. What's my energy and health at? Okay, they're like not the worst. I'm really here for the iron, so like need to work on that. And before you say Raz, you're getting hit by a lot of these small enemies. Listen. I never profess to be good at this game. I'm just here. This bat is like, we had like a standoff. We had a minute where he was like, we were sizing each other up, I guess. He was deciding if he was gonna run up on me or not. Oh, frog? Was a frog frozen in that crystal? Excuse me? Dude, are you good? It's okay, I'm terrible at the combat too. You know, like, I'm here for a farming sim. It also happens that we gotta go in the mines and things are in there, but normally combat. That's like part of the reason I don't play Rune Factory. Everyone's always like, have you played Rune Factory? Do you like Rune Factory? And I'm like, you know what? I didn't love that I had to like do so much combat and stuff. And like, I didn't really like the monster collecting or anything either. I feel like if I want to do that, I just go play a different game, generally. But I'm willing to give Rune Factory more chances. I will say. Also, we've not seen any bugs. Kind of brutal. No bugs in the cold, I guess. There we go. See, I need a sword like this powerful. Otherwise I get like pretty bopped. Pretty bopped. There we go. I don't think I saw any iron. don't think. Okay, what do I got? What do I have to eat? Guess we can eat this rad grape. Munch on that. Oh, dude, did he just jump over that? He was close. He had like a minute to think about it. Man was considering jumping that rock, which I didn't even know he could do. But he looked like he was able. He jumped like on top of it, and then he thought better. He saw the sword and he was like, wait a second. Hold up. Oop, that's... Let's do... Got a little bit of iron here. What we're on? 46. Time is it? 5? This area is overrun with monsters. Alright. Yeah, see, the crits are crazy. When the crits go off, it's like, alright, farewell to this enemy. They didn't even stand a chance. These are like early game slimes, you know? Like, they're just trying to live. And here we are. Monstrous. We're just rushing them down too. Like they're just going about their day. They're not even aggressing. We are the aggressor. A way down has appeared. I always forget on these floors, is the way down like always at the well, I was like, what is the word? Ladder. Ladder is the word I was looking for. I gotta be careful to not die in here. We're getting a little close. It's not close. Okay. I think I just go down. I think we just try and make it. Just gonna munch on as many cave carrots and anything else we can find. What is this? Also, do I even have... Yeah, I do have inventory space. I was like, do I? Am I actually even able to mine this stuff? Turns out, yes. Was worried my energy was as low as my health, but luckily, no. Okay. Sick. Perfect. Alright, so we'll just quickly grab as much iron as we can from in here, and then we will piece down. And then it's probably too late to visit Emily at the saloon, I would think. What do we got? Tundra boots. Alright, let's leave. Head out. We got plenty of spoils this time around, so. The big one being the glow ring. So we are no longer living in the dark. I think it was like, the first time I was playing this, I was doing a bunch of exploring. Because I've never played the expanded mod, so like a bunch of the new areas I was just completely unfamiliar with. And I got lost in this section of the woods down in the southwest. And I could not figure out the way out once I got in there, and we literally passed out at 2 a.m. because I got lost. I couldn't figure out how to get out and get back to the farm. I don't think the glow ring would have helped us because I was still like confused by like a basic thing. I didn't think that there was like a way for me to get past some of these trees because it wasn't super obvious to me, but still. Alright, let's see. We can drop this off, drop these. Let's get some of these. Go. Ooh, give me the boots back. Let's do some iron, get that cooking. And then we'll drop both of our boots off, the scroll, the fruit, bug meat. And then should probably actually put our sword away. We will not need that tomorrow morning, so it'd be just my luck that I would like accidentally keep the sword. And then I would be real sad when I accidentally like slash some plant. Okay. Combat level up. Level 4 mining. Transmute. I love that you can transmute. It's like, yeah, you learn to mine. You now unlock transmutation from alchemy. Perfect. Moving up. Okay, we gotta do some rearranging. I always like moving the painting in here because this gets like really cluttered really fast. I like the rest. I think it's fine where they're at. The rest is cool. Okay. Well, now we can get married. Not that we're ready for marriage yet, but still. We could. Alright, let's get Mildred out. And then I feel like what we do is we get enough iron smelted to go and give our pickaxe probably to Flint. And then we just go into town and we do all of our town chores. See everybody? I think... yeah, we only need a couple. Only a couple more. I guess I should also... I think our luck was like decent. So let's take the totem pole we want to put on the beach. We'll take some frozen geodes or normal geodes. What else? I think that's all that we need. Love how chunky the chicken is. Yes. We're using a mod called Chonkins, which makes all of the farm animals round. They are all chunky. The cows are especially very round and very cute. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend that mod. If you're gonna get any mod, I feel like that one is highly worthwhile. That's why I feel like I need to do a little bit more infrastructure work before we get the barn, but when we walk to town I can show you guys, because you can see all of Marnie's cows. as we walk by. I guess, do I have a fermentation barrel? Like a cask? I guess I don't. I'll need to do that to make Pam's pale ale. Whoop. Whoop. Okay, so this is the last one. The last, like, bar that we need before we go drop off our stuff. I have to remember this time to give Clint my geodes first, otherwise you can't, you can't do the geodes if you give him the tool, which I did not know, and then I was, like, locked out on a day that we had really good luck, and I was like, oh, tragic. Rather upsetting. Let's see, is there anything else that needs doing today? I guess just more wood, so maybe I'll grab my axe out. Tapper's just vibing. Just chilling. Put them on 2 different trees so we get the 2 different products, and we can put those in for one of the bundles needs the, like, tar and stuff, so might as well make use of that. Alright, let me put one more in, and then let's head down. You can see Marnie's very chonky animals. And then we'll probably say hi to Andy and Sophia and stuff as we meander. Oh, bone flute? Okay, wait, I should also grab, before we go too far, I should grab a pepper for Shane and a flower for Emily, so that when we inevitably see them, we've got stuff for them. Pepper and dandelion. Perfect. We should make a trek up to Susan's to see if anything fell off the train. It's so weird with the expanded mod, there's not really a ton of space by the train track, so I don't know how that works. But we shall see. Okay, here's the cows. Here's the very chunky cows. Y'all may witness them. There's also the very fat pig, but he's hard to see because he moves quick. But they're very adorable. It's a very exciting prospect to hang out with them. Honestly, my favorite part of the expanded mod is everyone having, like, these little community gardens and personal gardens. I think it makes the world a lot more real, in a sense. Like, a rural community, people would all be growing their own food in some way. Like, that's very common. Just some kind of small garden setup. Doesn't have to be intense. Sophia's been having a terrible time recently. She's been having a real rough time of it. She's not having the best of days. A lot of anxiety, it seems like. Alright, so next up, let's go to Clint. Then we can bring some of the stuff to Gunther. And then we can go check out the train, depending on the time. Okay, first things first, geodes. Geodes first, otherwise I'm gonna get got. Cool. Did that. Chat to him. Upgrade tools. Steel pickaxe, please. Cool. Perfect. Head to Gunther's. Oh goodness. Please pass through. Okay. Donate to museum. Actually, I feel like these... I feel like the bone goes like... here. I think. I'm gonna have to rearrange some of these things for sure. But luckily we can do that. Luckily that is an option to us. We're not like locked into our ugly placements. Actually that is not. I want to collect rewards. No. Collect rewards. Flute block. Okay, then we go still pretty early, so I think we go up and see what the train dropped. I think that'll be the way. If anything, to be fair, could be nothing. I'm also like mildly bummed that you can't marry Susan. Susan is super rad. I love her farm. I love her house. Like, everything about Susan is pretty cool. I won't lie. And she was like trapped up here for a while. Like, she's got a nice setup. I can appreciate that. Let's see, did anything happen over here? I feel like no. Just a normal train passing through. I guess we'll continue our grave robbing activities by checking to see if there's anything in the graveyard. Not quite as lucky as getting a rapier, but still worth checking out. I like our bright blue boots. It really makes a statement. It doesn't really match our attire, but that's how it is. No transmog. Sometimes you look foolish. Doesn't rain much in the summer. It does not. Does mean more watering work. I don't enjoy the summer sun at all. Not super into it. Nope. I'm actually trying to get inside, Shane. I'm gonna follow you to your loner drinking spot. Give you this pepper. What are we up to with Shane? 2 hearts. Slowly making our way. Come to pet Dusty. Yes. but you're in the way. There you go. Look at Dusty. Dusty's such a good boy. What a good bean. Alright, let's find a place for this totem pole so it's no longer sitting in my inventory. There we go. Lovely. Grab ourselves a bunch of oysters. Man, I do love Leah. So we've been picking our spouses in our farming sims based off their feral level. So Emily was voted via a poll as the most feral that we also wanted to marry in here. But normally I would probably marry Sophia or Leah. Probably. Seeing as we can't marry Clint or Robin. Seeing that they've limited our options away from the best choices. Also, let me see. I can never remember when any of the events are. Okay, so Dance of the Moonlight Jellies. Sunday. We will get that eventually. Get there. I don't think I'm gonna be hard pursuing anyone's birthday right now. We're still, like, trying to set things up, so I feel like we can't reasonably get a bunch of the birthday gifts, the good birthday gifts. Because they give, like, tons of hearts if you give people the right ones, but kind of an expensive thing to give up early game, at least. Alright, let's get more iron going. Can use this as an alarm system. Exactly. Yeah. So if we ever play multiplayer, we have an alarm now. We'll know if people come up running up on the farm from that direction at least. Also, I guess I should check, make sure this fence is not degrading. I think it's fine though. Yeah, it looks good. So this fence right here is permanent, but there's like one section that was open, so I blocked it with a stone fence piece. I might block it with something else that's like a little bit more permanent, but I haven't decided like what that would be. Maybe just put the next silo over there. I guess that's an option. Prevent it from being walked up on. Oops, give me that back. Alright, let's see. We super need to restock our wood. That's gonna be our next bit. Because we will need to make beehives, which need 40 each. So that'll be our plan. There we go. Now we're just in the waiting game of like slowly trying to smelt as much iron as we can. And then I probably need to figure out what we need for a barn so we can start getting cows and stuff going. And then Then what do we need? We need to... We need to do the barn. We're gonna need more silos. We need to get... We probably need to start figuring out what the orchard situation is gonna be. And like thinking about investing in some of those trees. So we probably need to like do a bit of a planning sesh. Figure out how we want to handle that, because eventually we're gonna transition away from normal crops and just do fruit trees pretty much, because normal crops are a lot of work until we kind of get the good sprinklers. So also I put the wrong one in, so we'll wait on these. Alright. Before I pass out, end up chastised for passing out. Recouped some of our money that we spent today. Not that much of it, but something. Sunny tomorrow. Luck is good here. Yeah, we don't have any lightning rods, friends. Otherwise, we would absolutely be crafting them. Gotta let Mildred out. Get our bloobs. Peppers. More bloobs. My real life blueberry bush is going nuts this year. I'm like actually super excited about it. It's actually like bending under the weight of all the blueberries that are on it. Granted, the birds are probably gonna get to them first, but I did manage to eat a few the other day. They were just barely ripe. But I was like, you know, if I don't eat it now, I may never get to eat a single blueberry this season, so gotta go out early and pick them. It's like the eternal struggle with all of the berries and stuff. If you don't eat them yourself early and like get a few, if you wait until they're all ripe, you're hard pressed to actually like get any. The birds and the squirrels are much faster than me at harvesting them. I lose that race every time. Alright, let's put peppers away. Everything else can get sold. My mom covered her strawberries with cheesecloth and it worked out well. Yeah, it depends on the plant. If they need pollination, sometimes you can't do that, or you have to wait until they're like appropriately pollinized and like starting to grow the berries, and then you can cover them. My blueberries, I could maybe do that, but then I would feel bad. I guess I'm like depriving birds of something they've had for like a long time, so I just duke it out with them. It's fine. If I was out here like if I actually needed them, I guess, for something, then I would probably be more proactive about it, but alas. Alright, what do I need? Let's do one of these. Oh wait, I forgot to bring this. Let's bring this to Gunther. Let's get our bamboo pole. Let's bring this to the community center. Cool. That's what we'll do. Community center first. Then Gunther's, then fishing. I think is the way to go. I actually found, so I'm growing, so I had two different kinds of strawberries that I was growing this year. They're both alpine varieties, so they're very small in comparison to like normal strawberries. But they've got kind of a unique flavor. And the red ones got absolutely bodied by animals. Like, the minute that they turned even slightly red, gone. However, I had a yellow variety as well. And the yellow variety is actually doing great. I don't know if the animals don't think that they're ripe yet, so they don't go after them, but I've been able to eat a few fully ripe, which is kind of shocking. So I think next year I might plant some more of that yellow alpine variety because it required no intervention from me and I was able to get some fruit, which is a win in my book. I let my garden kind of go a little wild. I don't like to, you know, go super hard in min-maxing it against animals or anything, so having things that are already kind of set up is a positive in my book. Jade Hills painting, perfect. Time to fish. Do a quick peruse. See what there is to see. Cool. The ocean sounds in here are so relaxing. Something like the waves too. Like if you start staring at them, you start getting like a zone out effect, or I do at least. If I like stare at the water animation with the ocean sound. Someone needs to like make a YouTube video of just that. And that way people can just listen to it. Should probably upgrade to the fishing rod that can actually take bait, but alas, here we are. Kind of like that your energy gets spent when you cast your line. In Pioneers of Olive it gets spent when you pull the fish in, which is kind of confusing. It's hard to gauge, like, how much you actually have left if you're really trying to, like, go until the very end. Oop. Who is this? Excuse me? Look at this man. Look at how we're holding this man. Look at his little face. Turn towards us. I love him. I feel like we need to get an aquarium, just like put him in it. I'm curious, do you like fishing in Stardew? Everyone I've talked to either hates it or loves it. I think it's not bad. It's just engaging enough that I think it's not boring and it has like some level of challenge to it, which I personally don't mind. I can see how if you're like a perfectionist and you struggle with like the fishing minigame, which is totally possible to do, on a bunch of the harder ones, I can get where that would be really frustrating because you feel like you're locked out of like an otherwise pretty chill, simple game. You're like not able to finish everything super easily, but I don't find it as punishing. Like, the thing is, I've had a lot worse fishing games. Core Keeper comes to mind. Core Keeper's fishing minigame is incredibly punishing. I feel like Stardew, with the gauge and stuff, actually does a really good job of making it challenging, but you have time to, like, give it a go. Core Keeper, it's like you mess up and the fish is gone. And it's brutal. So, I think if I didn't know that there were much harder, more arduous fishing minigames out there, maybe I would think that, like, Stardew was extra rough in some cases, but no. Because Core Keeper exists, I feel like I can't in good conscience be like, Stardew's fishing minigame is hard. Because it's not, in comparison to that. It is definitely much harder than, like, if you played Animal Crossing or Pioneers of Olive Town. Like, those are very easy fishing minigames in comparison. So I can see where it would be like chafe a bit, but I'm not super bothered by it. I don't love it. I'm not like, wow, this is the best fishing minigame. I think there's like room for improvement in it probably, but it's not bad. Good morning. Hello, Boo. Good morning. How are you? What time is it? 8:11? You're up early. Considering, do you work at 9 or do you work at 8:30? I guess that's the question. Or do you have to do stuff with Sirius? Because I don't know. Pick's been waking me up at 5, so I guess I would probably still be up-ish at this time, but not normally. I usually start around 9. Yeah, so you're up early. Do stuff with Sirius around 8:30. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Dude, look at this starfish I just got. Look at this little boy. This fine gentleman. I'm gonna put him in a box because I want him in an aquarium eventually. So we'll keep him. Should probably start color coding our boxes because we're gonna need them at some point. That's like the one in Finding Nemo, right? It looks almost exactly like him. The dentist office one. I hope there is a sponge to go with him. I hope so too. I don't know if there is, but I hope so. What should we put in this one? This one will be like pink or lilac. It has like pink, but it's more like lavender, I guess. Put this away. Cool. Let's drop all these off. Hang our new painting up. Sick. Actually, I feel like this little one should go in the kitchen. Yeah, okay, that's better. I'm about it. This one can be gray because it is building materials. It's like 7, so we can close Mildred's little gate. Alright, tomorrow, gotta go to Robin's. See how much the barns and stuff are. What all we need for that. We don't have any wood, so probably just chopping down trees is in our future. A lot of trees is in our future. Probably go in the forest, actually, because there's a lot of them there. Quite a few. And then, I don't know if our pickaxe will be done tomorrow, or if it'll need another day. Not sure. I think we want Forester for now. I think you can respec, so we'll respec later. But we need the extra wood to start. Okay, our pickaxe is ready, so we can drop off. We should... Found this recipe in a magazine. I thought it sounded interesting. Feel free to give me a taste if you make it. For some reason, I read this as just give me a taste, and I was like, excuse me, Shane? Like, what are you on about, sir? We barely know each other, man. That's being very forward. Actually, let me let Mildred out before I get going. So I think what we do is we water and then we deplete our energy by chopping down trees, and then we pick up our steel pickaxe, drop off our axe to also be upgraded. Oh my goodness, pick. Girl. You gotta keep going. Keep going. Yeah, to your perch. There you go. She was like about to knock over a glass. I was like, friend, is this the way? Are you sure? Is this your final answer? Is this your final path? You've chosen this is the only way to move. She was like, yes. Final answer. Never going back. Alright, let's get the supplies. First off, drop this off. let's get what we need. Perfect. For this, now let's go chopping. Do you have a pet? I do. I have a real cat named Pickles. She is a long hair tortoiseshell. We don't know like what breed because she was a rescue. If you, I don't know, I haven't posted like a recent photo. She doesn't like having photos taken of her. If she sees you like holding your phone near her, she like gets mad and she puts on like an especially angry face. She's very anti-paparazzi, so I haven't posted many photos on like Twitter or in the Discord or anything, but I probably should at some point. What do we got here? What do we got? Barbed hook? Interesting. Poppy seed muffin looks tasty. I wish I had that in real life right now. Be hungry. But yeah, she comes up the most, well actually, okay, so I actually have the cat in my cozy emote is Pickles. It looks a good bit like her, to be honest. And she comes up the most because when I do the weeknight streams that are 3 hours long, they run up against her dinner time. And she has a heart condition, so she needs her meds on time, so I usually end up having to do a break, like a 5-minute break or so, to go feed her, get her stuff. Luckily for a morning stream, she eats her pills before stream, so. Or she should. I guess it's up to her at that point, but she's been offered that. She's been given the option. I have a long hair tortoiseshell too. I've had her since I was 3, so she's an old girl and needs meds too. Oh. Yeah, Pick was, they found her, they were cleaning out a hoarder house situation. I don't know if it was because the resident had passed away or if they had been like removed from housing. I don't know what the situation was, but there was a cleaning crew that came to this house to clean it, and it was a hoarding situation, so there was like a bunch of stuff and it was like hard to parse what was in the house. And she was there. There was just like this cat in the house. We think she was like, I don't know, 2 or 3 when that happened, and then she went to a rescue. The problem is the rescue that she went to is one of those where the woman meant well, but she had kind of a bleeding heart, so she would rescue animals like cats from kill shelters. But that kind of meant that she kind of became a cat hoarder. Like, so when we went to pick up Pickles, the state of this woman's home was actually very shocking. It was like definitely not hygienic, and the problem was when we went to get Pick, we brought her to the vet soon after, as you do when you have like a new pet, just to make sure that everything is like good. And we brought her to the vet, and the vet was like really shocked, and he kind of got aggressive with us, and he was like, what is the situation with this cat? Because she is like days away from starving to death. She's incredibly thin. And we were like, well, we literally just rescued her like a day ago, and she was in a situation with like a bunch of cats, and it turned out that she was getting hard bullied by the other cats, and she was not being fed. And because this woman had so many cats, she didn't really have the oversight to like make sure that everyone was eating. And because she's a long-haired tortie, you couldn't really tell that she was so thin. Unless you like put your hands on her. And she was apparently very shy. She like didn't interact with this woman very much, so she got out of that situation, and now she lives a life of only child luxury. She has a very dedicated vet team, Her vet loves her a lot, and she's got a lot of like medical conditions. She has a congenital heart defect, and she's got it kind of presents as kidney disease, but she only has one working kidney. She was like born with a weird kidney, pretty much. So she's in a weird spot, but she's living her best life. She plays a lot. She loves hunting mice in the house. She doesn't catch them very often, but she does a lot of stakeouts. She's very excited about those. So she's always got something going on, truthfully. Alright, 350 wood, 150 stone, 6k. That's what I thought. I think we have enough stone. The 350 we'll have to get in like a few days. And we need to save up anyway, so might take a minute. Susan, what up? That is sad, Susan. And that is the fate of houseplants, though. Sometimes they're like that. Sometimes they just get got. That's just how it is. Oh my god, this was hiding, the spice berry. It was like, they'll never find me here. I'll never be taken alive. Deep in the grass. Not wanting to be found. I see how it is. Oh yeah, I have not been going into our mushroom cave. I keep forgetting, because it's so far away. It just slips my mind to even ascend. Come over here. So we've been missing out on some income. We can safely say. I'm like about to die. The game is like, girl, stop. Stop doing this. Dude, look at Mildred. You can't even see her. This is her. She's in the grass right here. She is living. That's like peak chicken behavior, I feel like. They're like, love to go into deep grass and just run around. Wild out. Pretend they're little dinosaurs running around. Hunting bugs. What a life, honestly. We need to get her some friends. We do. We need more chickens. We need a few more chickens, and we need a barn. The problem is, like, you don't get an incubator till you upgrade the coop, which I kind of forgot about. And I was like, man, chickens are like 800 each or something. It's kind of expensive to just buy. So I was like, maybe we wait to get you some friends until we, get our barn. Get a cow. But a cow can be your buddy. That doesn't sound bad. Yeah, I think what we do is, let's see, I think we put the barn here, and then I feel like we see if we can even fit a silo here. We might not even be able to. And then, I don't know, we might end up putting... I feel like the stable should be closer to the house, personally. Because... I don't know, that feels more right. I feel like the stable maybe goes here. Maybe shift some things around. Way different from real life when you can get 4 chicks for $4. Exactly. Chickens in real life are like too cheap sometimes, I feel like. Like, I always get kind of concerned because I feel like I see people who go to like Tractor Supply or something, and then they see the chicks and they're like, I want chickens, and they just buy them, and they don't have any of the infrastructure like ready to have chickens, and I'm like, I don't know if that's super good for the chickens, friends. We should probably plan out when we're getting animals, before we get them. Unless it's like a rescue situation. Probably should put some thought in and make sure we got all the stuff that we need before we invest in other lives. Independence. True, they're a lot more responsibility than people think. Exactly. I mean, most animals are like that, honestly. Most animals, like, actually need a decent amount of stuff. Even if it doesn't seem like they need a lot. We're having an early night this time around. They have a lot of health problems due to them being bred for extreme egg laying or being meat birds, yeah. Yeah, they're not really meant to live, like, long, you know? Gathering data on the correlation between soil alkalinity and crop fructose levels. Long story short, I need a fresh melon from your farm. If you brought me one, I'd be very grateful. Lucky for you. I've kept a melon, Demetrius. So we will do that. We got you, bro. Look at how proud Mildred just looked at that egg. She was sitting behind it and she was like, I made this. We were like, thank you. Very nice. Looks great. Keep forgetting what the pepper plants are and being like, what grows on this? It's peppers. We've harvested them like 3 times. Sorry if I go on a bunch about chickens, I have an obsession. You never need to apologize about talking about chickens to me. Literally never. There will probably never come a day when I don't want to hear about chickens. So, feel free to go off. Hi, Miss Pig. Hello. What's the matter? You ate all your bits? You want the rest of your food? Can you wait 30 minutes? Maybe. Maybe not. I think you can do it. I don't know if you even ate all of them. Last time I looked, you had ate like half. So, the bits gotta be done. Drop these off. All the rest can go in the bin. Glad I found someone who loves chickens like me. Yes. I love chickens. I really want frizzle chickens. They look like just little wet dogs. They're so cute. It's just a shame that it doesn't breed true, so you kind of have like you have to wait until they're actually, you know, hatched to know if you got what you wanted out of it. But they're so cute. All their little feathers just sticking out. Though I think they have some problems, like you gotta be extra careful with frizzle chickens. I don't know if they actually do that well, like being in the rain and stuff. Look at this, look at Mildred. So fat, so round. As chicken should be. Okay, I think... Is this in the summer bundle? I think it is. So let's go. We will see the summer bundle. We'll figure it out. It's either summer or fall. I don't know. I don't know which. That's a breed I would like to get to. I think the frizzled feathers could cause some genetic issues though. Yeah, I have to like look into it more. Because they're cute aesthetically, but you know, there's a lot of things that are cute aesthetically, like bulldogs, that are actually like bad for the animal, so would prefer not to perpetuate that if it's actually really negative. Quality crops. Okay, we're working on that. Fall crops. Yeah. And what do we else? Okay, so I probably need to save one of my large eggs. Need to bring that in. Because there's 5 slots and there's 6 things here, so need to figure that out. Unless we can buy one of those from the seller. For these things, so some of these will have to wait until we have some of the barn animals. Again, or if we see them for sale. A breed that I really like are satin silkies. I think they are a cross of a bantam cochin and a silky. They're extremely soft and cute. Oh, that sounds very joyful. Extremely joyful, actually. I think my main issue with getting chickens is going to be predator proofing the enclosure. Because I have a lot of hawks. I have hawks and owls that live near me that I share space with. And we've also got foxes and bobcats. I've come through the yard, and there's definitely coyotes nearby as well, so gotta be pretty vigilant to avoid disaster, truthfully. I don't know why all the library books are buried in the ground. I won't lie. It's kind of a weird vibe. Like, that's a lot of books in the ground that we found so far. I think some of these shells are used in the community bundles, so let me just go check that. I've had hawks get 2 roosters, and my neighbor's dog got out and got a few of my girls, but that was just a freak accident. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty unique. Luckily, we have yet to have anyone else's dogs on our property. That would be an issue. For sure. I would be like, friends. Not the way. Alright, I have to remember to grow a red cabbage. Sunflower season might already be done, so I might have missed that. Missed that boat. Okay. Do. Let me quick check. I forget if it says how many days each thing takes to grow. Wheat seeds. So this is 4 days. So we should get, what do we need? We have 3, I think. Let's just get 10. This will be close. Poppy. Sunflower. Plant in summer or fall. Okay, maybe we'll hold off on the sunflower. Are you planning on playing Harvest Moon Animal Parade, originally a Wii game? Yes, I'm planning on playing every Harvest Moon that ever came out. Animal Parade will be later on in the roster, probably, because I'm trying to work from oldest and most recent inwards, but we'll see. I can Google some info on Stardew real quick if you need it. I'm all good, but thank you. I will let y'all know if I ever need you to check things for me if I'm stumped. And Laura, welcome in. Good morning. Hope your morning is going well. Welcome in. We've not done anything nearly as exciting today in Stardew. It's been a lot of just pretty normal stuff. I think Claire's pretty chill too. She works at Joja. And so she and Marlon, I think, is the other dude's name, the glasses dude. They're only here like a few days a week, but they're chill. Alright, let me toss these all in. Let's plant. Okay, let's sow our poppy seed because that needs to be on its own, I guess. Yeah, that's probably fine. Grow well, poppy friend. Claire's really pretty. She is. She's very pretty. She's very chill. Fair warning for Animal Parade. I know you don't usually build friendships with non-essential people, but Animal Parade, you need to build a bunch of friendships from the start, or you're screwed for the end of the storyline. Gotcha. Does Animal Parade have an ending? Like, is it one of those that you have to end? Or is it one of those that you can keep going? After the fact, one might say. I don't remember off the top of my head. I thought that, like, you could keep going on a lot of the games that were after A Wonderful Life, but... Does anyone know if there are any Harvest Moon games for Switch? I believe Pioneers of Mineral Town originally came out for Switch. I also believe the Doraemon Story of Seasons game came out. The key is you can't search for Harvest Moon because in like 2014 the English localizer publisher Natsume got into a fight with the developer Marvelous, and Natsume retained the Harvest Moon name and then started making really bad games under the Harvest Moon name. And the original publisher, or the original devs, Marvelous, moved to Xseed, the publisher, and they publish under the Story of Seasons title. So I think on Switch, I believe it's Pioneers of Olive Town, the first Doraemon Story of Seasons, and there's the Friends of Mineral Town remake, which I believe is also on Switch. The Friends of Mineral Town remake, I was told, has additional content to Friends of Mineral Town. So if you played the original one on Game Boy Advance, I believe I was told there's extra stuff in the new one. There's also, they just announced at the most like recent Nintendo Direct that they're doing a sequel to the Doraemon Story of Seasons game. I think that's supposed to come out sometime this fall, maybe like holiday. I don't know if they put like a hard date on it, but that was the case. Are the games worth playing on Switch then? I think they would be. There's no negative to them being on Switch aside from if you wanted to do mods on any of them, but I don't think there's very few mods that I know of for them. I know Pioneers has a couple, but in general, I don't think you're missing out if you play on Switch versus PC for those games. I'm playing Pioneers of Mineral Town right now, and I'm enjoying it a good bit. There's a lot of content in it. The characters are pretty good. Pioneers of Olive Town is the very first of the Harvest Moon series, I believe, that you can have same-sex relationships and have children in a same-sex relationship. Um, so that is nice. That's a nice thing about Olive Town. We're having a gay wedding in the future. We're a boy, we're marrying Ralph. Um, so that's been fun. So yeah, I think Pioneers is good. Um, I think Friends of Mineral Town would be great to play on Switch. I only have a Chromebook for college, so I couldn't play on PC if I wanted to. Yeah, I think there's no detraction from playing most farming sims that are available on Switch on there. The only one that I wouldn't maybe play on Switch is Stardew, just because I think they have really good mods and you kind of miss out on that opportunity, but I don't think it's a negative to play on Switch. A lot of these are kind of the Pioneers of Olive Town is clearly originally a Switch game. Like the menus and stuff, the way that they work is very Switch, very console. There's a main quest line, but you can keep playing after and raise a family. I think most games after Mineral Town you can keep playing after the main quest lines are done. Okay. But if I don't befriend people early, do I not have time to make up that in Animal Parade? Even though I have infinite time, am I just like in trouble? Because I'll have to make a note on that one if that's the case, that I have to like actually commit to other people, because I don't normally. You know me, if people are non-essential, I like don't talk to them. Stardew is the only one I have on Switch and on my PS4. I don't think Stardew is bad on Switch. I just think if you play Stardew to death on Switch and on like PS4 and stuff, it's tough because the Stardew Expanded mod is great and gives you like a bunch of new content, and you just don't get access to that playing it on Switch. You have time, there's no time limit, it just takes a long time to get enough people to the friendship level. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, as long as it's not like the game is bricked, as long as it's not like, okay, you like actually miss out on like a good ending, that's when I like need to know that, you know what I mean? Actually, I have a bunch of hay just like sitting in my thing. I should just put that in Mildred's spot. To be fair, I am gonna try and do a perfection run in this Stardew, which means we will have to befriend everyone. I've just been taking my time. Because some people are gonna leave when the JoJo route is done, like when we finish the community center and stuff, so I'm not like hard indexing into anyone. You don't find out you need to befriend people till you've nearly finished the storyline, and then you're like, dang. This would have been a lot easier if I did not have to crunch. The friendship in Harvest Moon you played yesterday seems pretty grindy. That Harvest Moon SNES is especially grindy. The one thing I will say, hands down, so I'm not sure if they did this in Doraemon Story of Seasons or in Friends of Mineral Town, the remake on Switch. In Pioneers of Olive Town, you can choose to play normal mode or hard mode, and I will say hearts are they take a while to get on normal mode. So if you hate grinding relationships, if you don't like the friendship stuff in Harvest Moon, you don't love the like grinding for the romance bit, I would suggest probably playing on easy mode. I don't know that there's anything that's like I don't I don't think you're locked out of anything by playing on easy mode. It has been a long journey to get Ralph like up to liking us at all. My first playthrough, I was so sad because I only went for my romantic interest and then had to spend so much time befriending the extras at the end. It takes a lot of resources. Yeah. Yes. It's $40. Yes, the one thing with Story of Seasons is they are expensive. The one thing that I will say is they do sometimes come up for like 85% off. Like Xseed had a publisher sale a while ago, so you might have to just like keep an eye out for sales, but yes, they are unfortunately expensive games. They are not indie games. I wish I knew how much Dinkum was gonna be, because then I would recommend that, because I've heard that it's very good. I've seen some of the bigger farming sim people on like YouTube and stuff, and they like seem to be enjoying Dinkum, which is a great sign. Also, hello Megu, welcome in, good morning. I'm gonna take this egg and I'm just gonna put it in the community bundle, so no mayo today for us. No mayo for whoever we sell our produce to. Whatever grocery store needs it does not get it today. Or like restaurant. Maybe we're selling to restaurants directly. Maybe that's our line. Just playing some Stardew, hanging out. We've been talking about the Harvest Moon franchise and how expensive the games are. But yeah, I swooped in on the Xseed publisher sale like a couple months ago. I saw that was happening and I was like, okay, this is my one chance to get these. This is gonna be it. If I don't get it here, it's gonna be a lot of money. The problem with jokes is you never know if they'll hit or if you'll be hated for them. On that note, you know what's Eden? No, what's Eden? Dare I ask? Dare I ask? Eden D's. Oh my goodness. Y'all wildin'. It's only, y'all, it's not even 9 AM. A D's joke has already hit chat and it's not even 9 AM. It's probably going to Burger King with how much mayo they put on their food. Probably. Probably. Alright, let me put some of the stuff away. So, normal peppers and normal hops we will keep. We will sell the rest. Oh yeah, Demetrius needs a melon. We'll take one to him. Is anyone else missing things? I think... I don't remember if this is needed. Oh, I gotta get the mushrooms. Mushroom cave. I tried that opening 3 times. It always worked. Eden is blessed. Eden. What a journey. Oh, my one neighbor is like walking her dog. I never see her. I don't see most of my neighbors, I guess. We're all pretty reclusive. We like don't interact that much. Even last year, I think one of my neighbors gave me 3 dozen eggs and they just put it out my side door and they did not leave a note. And I was like, how am I supposed to know which one of you this is? Like, I think it's the people up the road, but I don't know. Like, I'm not 100% sure that they have chickens. So it would feel kind of like presumptuous to like thank them for it. Speaking of nuts jokes, does anyone name their farms after these kind of jokes? I have farms like myself. I don't know, I feel like most of my farm names are very like uninspired. Truthfully. We've had, I mean, I guess so in Pioneers of Olive Town you can name buildings. So we've been going for like a goofy, we've been going for puns in there. So our barn is called Deja Moo, and our coop is called Chick Flick. But that's about as inspired as I get, if I'm gonna be honest. Just write a note to put on the porch saying, thanks, Eggman. But, like, they might never come back, you know what I mean? Like, why would they? It's been weird. That's what I'll say. It was an odd thing. And then someone else gave us a massive watermelon, and I still don't really know who it was. So I was like, well, alright. My little brothers inspired the names. That's funny. Is it the dye bundle? Yes. Dye bundle. Alright, let's get Demetrius this young melon. Also, it's Sunday. I should go check the traveling cellar in the woods. Oh, did someone just pass me? Yes, Demetrius, sir. Nice. We got our crop research done. Perfect. I don't remember if Clint was done with our stuff. I don't remember if it's been one day or not. One day or two. My little brothers also started the theme of chickens with names starting with P. We have Pollo, Pickles, Pine, and Penicillin. That's great. Love it. Steel axe, perfect. I don't know why, but Demetrius's portrait that you have looks cursed. Oh no, you think it looks cursed? I think it looks fine. He looks a little, like, older, I guess. But I don't know. I think he looks fine. Robin looks good. Out of the two of them, Robin definitely looks the best. I won't lie. I feel like I had something that I was definitely going to do, and now I've just forgotten. Oh yeah, forest. Check this traveling salesperson. Head over there. Robin always looks good. She does. She's looked good the whole time. I don't know if there's a single time that Robin looks bad. It's just the Robin way. It's just like, it's just how attractive people work. Alright, we're gonna buy that pufferfish. Let's buy the coconut too, might as well. That is not bad. Do we need anything else here? The white large egg. Alright, not bad. Got some things for our community center. I wonder how much bacon would the traveling merchant's pig produce. He's pretty big. Considering he pulls that giant thing. So, probably a good bit. Oh, excuse me, sir. Yes, stay mad, bro. Oh my god. Okay, now he's actually beating me up. Should have brought the good sword. Okay, I have to run. He's actually beating me up. I shouldn't have angered him. Okay, I'm not like bleeding out, am I? I just have 9. It's fine. We're fine. Isn't he larger in the normal game as well? See, the thing is, I have the Chonkins mod on, so pigs are actually pretty big in this game. They're fairly, I think actually normal pigs are larger than him, which is a bit shocking, I will say. But that's only because of the Chonkins mod, which doesn't affect him, apparently. I thought I had food somewhere. Do I have a field snack? Yeah, let's just crunch on a couple of these. Crunch on a couple of these. Let's grab our sword. We'll go drop off the stuff at the community center, and then maybe we'll go back. I gotta chop up some of our... I guess we need some of our own, like, hardwood chopped up. Rather stop feeding them uranium, they might become big, but radioactive bacon isn't safe. It's true. They're probably eating... I mean, he's very purple. Maybe he ate iridium. So we probably shouldn't... Honestly, there's a lot of reasons why we should not go after that merchant's, pig. But, that's definitely one of them. Specialty? Yeah, okay. What else did I get? I got a large egg and a coconut. Okay. Foraging and the animal bundle. Switch to plutonium. It's an essential part of every breakfast. There was like a scare like a while ago, I feel like, where I don't remember like what the situation was. It was like something someone had found in like a crawl space in their house. This box that was labeled that looked like it was radioactive, and it caused this whole scare because like the town, like the area the neighborhood was built in was like it had previously been a like disposal site or something, and so then people got freaked out that there had been this like box of radioactive material. It was just emitting radioactive stuff everywhere for ages, and then these people were like living in the house, and it ended up like not being a big deal. But I feel like those things always crop up like once in a while, and are always like, well, well, that's not great. Or you can eat the railside gravel. It's easy to get and has a flavor of train dirt. I think we're good without the train dirt. Just a vibe though. Do. Do. There we go. I don't think we're gonna be able to break this like meteor thing. I have no idea what you need to break this thing. But this is the shed. We've unlocked the way to it along the river. I think there's another path you can go like through the woods here, but I have not attempted it. Have not tried that hard to do. I think you need a gold pick for those. Yeah, I think that's true. That seems to be the case. That frog jumped right in. When we were in the mine earlier, a frog like busted out of one of those like little crystal things in the like ice section of the mine, and I was like, is that boy frozen? Is he good? Is he okay? Oh, what is this? Oh. A secret way to the secret woods. That's rad. That is nice. Alright. Let me go put all this stuff away, put Mildred to bed. Little chonky chicken that she is. Yeah. Also, since you can upgrade your tools with copper and iron from what is the beginning tool, rock. Yeah. I'm up to, it's technically, they like call them steel, but we used iron. So we have a steel pickaxe and we have a steel axe. So I got those two up to that point. At least. Just so we can like kind of harvest the stuff that we need well enough. We've got time to kind of upgrade the rest of the things. Farming proficiency. We can now craft a quality sprinkler. Also, Mega, thank you so much for the hydrate. I will do that. A glass of water here. I guess the beginning tools are like primitive rock tools. Yeah. Yeah, we don't get a lot of help at the beginning. All right, got my water in me. Okay. It's a storm day today, so we'll probably go mining. But it is 9 a.m., which means I have to go to work. So, let me quick pop us over, do some swapping things around here. Let's turn our schedule on, turn our music on, exit Stardew. I shall hydrate with you. That's a great idea. Everyone should hydrate. Make sure you get enough water. It's summer, you know. Okay, so let me take a quick look. I don't know, I never really have good morning raid targets, but I will take a quick peek. See if anyone is up and about this early. Anywho, so as far as schedule for the rest of the week, tomorrow evening, we've got Mahjong Soul. If y'all want to come and learn how to play Mahjong, you're more than welcome. It's very chill. I'm usually just chattering away. We usually just have a lot of conversation while I'm playing. So I'll be doing some Mahjong Soul. And then Sunday, 1 p.m., I'm trying Dinkum, which is that new farming sim. It's based on the Australian outback, which is kind of an interesting, like, different farming sim setting, I guess we should say. I've seen that you can have wombats, like giant wombats that you keep, which seems pretty lit. So I'm excited for that. I will report back after that how I like it. If I think it's good, if I think it's worth picking up. It should be in early access. It's coming out on Steam tomorrow. If anyone is interested in checking it out. I'm not really seeing anyone who's like around and not doing like wild stuff, either like big collabs or anything. So I think I'm probably gonna put you guys in a bit of a stream ending screen and y'all can just find your own way out. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. It was super fun. We got a lot of like good infrastructure stuff done. We're making our way close to getting the barn. We upgraded our house. We fixed that bridge to get to the little like tide pools on the beach. We did not wreak any more havoc in town. We didn't ruin any more events, so that was all good. Always positive. But yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening. I will catch you guys tomorrow night for Mahjong Soul, and otherwise I'll see you then.